CFC Fan TV. This is our Tottenham Chelsea preview for the League Cup. Well, Chelsea Tottenham preview rather. Yeah. It's a huge game. Nobody thinks the League Cup is as important as the other trophies, which I suppose.
I don't know about nobody, but we need a trophy.
Yeah, you need a trophy, yeah.
We need a cup more than a cricket player, fam. Just know.
They need one.
Don't try it.
We have many, so you know it's all cool. But the point of this is that any time Chelsea and Tottenham play each other, it's a huge. Don't you stop.
I'm singing French Montana, paid for, isn't it?
Everything's paid for. They sell Gareth Bale for 100 odd million, whatever, and they just. What's the word? Triple their money. I was going to say something bad then.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Your biscuit crumbs. I never know. We never wanted him at the club, the Tottenham fans did. We never wanted him there, boy. He was agent.
Well, I'm just saying, you know,
he was still working for you when he came there. He was still working for you when he came to.
Sorry, there's no other way to say it other than swear there, but it's true.
I never heard you swear, Sophie.
Oh, am
I getting underneath your, your buttons and that?
Yeah, it's sort of like I'm nervous because you're around me.
Yeah. Oh, jeez. Is that why the brush showing? Yeah.
God sake, is
I'm
it?
getting gas.
No, this is a crop top.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
I just thought I'd cover it because every time I wear something revealing, they're like, you're just trying to get views. I'm like, I'm actually not. I just, can't
you're
wear
getting a
jumpers.
view from expressions using right now.
I can't wear jumpers every time I film. Right, listen.
Mercy.
Let's focus on the football.
I'll try.
Right, okay. Listen, we've already had a previous video about our troubles. Let's talk about the rivalry here. Favourite game against Chelsea, and I'll tell you mine.
Boy, favourite. Well, I'm not even going to lie, yeah. The one reason why I'll say this is my favourite, because forget about what I've seen on TV.
Yeah.
Let's not talk about that. I want to talk about when I was there, innit? Like, I'm 1-1 at the bridge, so that's got to be my favourite game, you know what I mean?
Really?
When we slapped you 3-1, video went on to Sky Sports. That was a very big moment for me, you know, them way there. That was the only time I've been to Stamford Bridge, you know, them way there. So forget about the TV moments, because I've got a few TV moments, but I didn't want to bring about that. I want to talk about the passion that I felt throughout the stadium. I'm telling you, a couple seats were broken in your stadium. It was a riot. It was a riot, you know, them way there. So for me, that 3-1 has got to be like my favourite game.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure a lot of Chelsea fans will probably say, you know, the semi-final and things like that, and you know, old school ones. But for me, I would say, although I enjoyed what Conte did in the semi-final when we were at Wembley and he sort of didn't play Hazard and everyone was like, what the hell? And then he brought him on when you lot were on your last legs. I just thought that was hilarious. And Costa. Well, that's brilliant. But listen, now my favourite game ever, and I remember my dad has an away season ticket. And I said, Dad, I haven't been to White Hart Lane before, I really want to go. And I've always been a little bit too hesitant to go because this is like when I was really young, not really young, but you know, a few years ago now. We won 4-2. We got the goal, then we went 2-1 down, and then we just started firing them in. And I honestly, I was with some guy next to me, it was like an older guy, and we were like hugging each other. And at the scenes, when we equalised those scenes, when we scored the third goal, it was insane. And when we scored the fourth goal, I think the whole end went crazy. But they're the games I love, and I suppose, I don't know about, I mean, you have more of them myself, but we haven't really, I would say, when we've played you, you've always looked like you're the more in control of the game. I was saying recent times. But you get the wins,
and especially in the cup games, that's what hurts the most, innit? Because I'll be like, this is my view on it. I've seen you lot like, I can't remember exactly what games, but I see you lot go up against like an Arsenal, just lose in the cup games, always lose to Arsenal like a cup game, come up against us, we always lose, and then you'll get, barring last year, I remember you got to the final, didn't it? You got to the final and you won that, you know what I mean? And you beat Man United, right? Did you beat Man United? In the final, was it the FA Cup? Yeah, you won the FA Cup last season, didn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, you beat Man United in the final, didn't it?
Correct.
See, for me, yeah, we lost to Man United, yeah, and I was eager to get to that final because I had I wanted revenge against you lot, innit? Especially for that 4-2. When that Matic shot hit off the crossbar, yeah, so my heart.
Your heart went?
It was gone. It was gone. When didn't you get a penalty? Was it when Son slid at like 2 miles per hour?
Well, I mean,
for Victor Moses, making Moses look like JJ Okocha, fam, and he's
I mean, listen, there have been many exciting, intense games, I would put it that way, and for us, we are still on the edge of our seat. I remember back when William Gallas went to play for you, and that was a really sore thing.
But that's what I'm saying. Like Cudicini, William Gallas, like why? Like you know what I mean? Gallas. You know what I remember about William Gallas? Yeah. The goal when he cut in from, I think he was playing left back for you. He cut in and he whipped it. went
He
top
scored some
bins.
amazing goals.
Celebrations.
Yeah.
He came to us and did nothing, fam.
Yeah.
We didn't have William Gallas, bruv. Like, real talk, bruv. Like, he was useless.
But he didn't want to He didn't want to stay at Chelsea. I mean, there's this talk of his own goals. That's just allegedly.
He scored a lot. But, bro, he scored own goals for us. You know them way there. Like, that William Gallas. Oh.
I think he was good. He when he played for Chelsea, I mean, he was in his peak. I mean, they may say he's a Judas now, but I mean,
Well, you don't think he's a Judas?
Yeah.
Why?
I mean, listen, but I'm also very, what's the word? I think any time. I mean, imagine if one of your good players now that's been with you for quite a few years was to go to Chelsea. That's the love story sort of ends.
Yeah,
ends
you're
there.
right. You're
but
right.
at the same time, I do think
But
that's
you see
a little bit different
Arsenal singing Giroud's name. You know them way there for you. But that's just because they're winning. That's because they're winning. Isn't
And
it?
also as well though, it's a little bit of a situation with Giroud because he wasn't really playing. Or he wasn't like a starting player.
He wasn't. Yeah.
If you're a bench player, I think that's a little bit different. But I think, especially when you play in the midfield, I would say with strikers, if you're not getting goals, if you've got a few in your team, you're always going to be rotated no matter what.
Yeah, he had more appearances on the head and shoulders.
I think sometimes with your midfield, you tend to just stick with especially your midfield. I mean, we never moved Kante. Do you know what I mean? If Kante was to go to Tottenham, that would be a pretty big thing, I think.
Well, our midfield now are looking like holograms, so non-existent, fam.
Well, don't worry, our attack is.
NHSFC.
I actually think I should get up there and
real
do a job. I'm honestly, I'm not joking you. I really think if I was playing against Arsenal last week, I would have done a better job.
You gonna do chest
Serious?
in, yeah? Get 2 goals for that, yeah? Jeez. Oh, sorry.
Jesus.
You can do that again, though. Still.
No, I mean I can't head the ball. Do you know what I used to do? When I used to play football back in the day, when I was a kid, not a kid, like a teenager. I used to always. I remember I scored 1 goal. I hit it in from the halfway mark. It just went right over the keeper and into the goal, and everyone was like, "She's amazing." I was like, "I know."
What?
And now I can't play.
Did you lay it in?
Oh, I was good.
How old was you?
And I always used to hit the crossbar all the time.
How old was you at this time?
This was when I was about 14.
How old was the keeper?
Same age. We were all
Oh,
same
yeah,
school.
see, well then if that's the case, he let it in, fam.
Sorry.
What was you wearing?
She.
Oh, she let it in.
she.
So who cares? But we have, people
She
that
just
like
went,
women.
oh, she didn't see it coming. Oh, just funny, I'm sure maybe if I was, playing against De Gea, it wouldn't have been the same thing. But, there we go. Listen, huge rivalry. We talked about that now. I talked about our favourite moments. This game then. It's a huge game. If you look at it, I know you're worried, but Chelsea are trailing behind, and we haven't had a good record against you the last few years.
Sophie, it really doesn't matter, innit? Like, honestly, like, our spine of the team, you know what I mean, is gone. Like, desk, or whatever they want to call it.
I suppose it would be like, if for us, actually,
Dele,
when you
Son,
take... So we
Kane.
don't really have a plan B. I don't know about you. We don't really have a plan B. We have some good substitutes, but when you put them all together, and we sometimes see it in the Europa League games, in the Europa League, we changed more or less the team, and we were only winning by 1-0 against these really lower league teams that don't even play in the Premier League, which is even easier if you think about it. We don't really have the best. I mean, I've been doing.
Yeah, but I'm struggling to think of our plan A. Like, them way there. I don't know who we're gonna. Sophie, I'm telling you, I'm devastated.
Both our plan A's and plan B's don't really match up.
I don't know who's even gonna play in our team. Like,
do you know what I think it's going to come down to this game? And I genuinely mean, because I don't think there's much different. I think with you with your injuries and us we've got our best players on the pitch not playing the same position, so it doesn't really matter what way you look at it. I think it's going to come down to who tactically outclasses the other manager. It will be.
You've got no injuries. Sophie, you've got no injuries.
Doesn't matter. Have you seen us play
No.
recently?
Yes, I have seen you play recently.
My viewers will vouch for me on this. We're so bad.
Cool. No. But listen. Like, you lot had a decent start to the season. You got found out. I hear that. But you've got a better team than us. Like, going into this game.
Okay.
Going into this game, innit? Like, for me, I don't know who's gonna start. You know what I mean? It's a big game for us, you know what I mean? And you're going to be throwing in youngsters. Youngsters are going to be nervous, this, that, and the other. Like, if we come into this game and get turned over, like, what can I really say? Like, I can't be
so I reckon, with your injuries, I think you're probably going to play a little bit more defensive than you normally do.
Yeah, that's
because you've obviously got the lead.
Yeah, but that's what we did against Fulham. And look at that. Fulham was a competitive game. Like, Fulham are dead food. So
okay, but you still got
Titanic FC, they're going down, bruv.
Okay,
David Hasselhoff couldn't save Fulham, blood. They are going down.
You've still got one of my favourite players in the league, which is Eriksen.
Yeah.
You've still got Harry Winks, who tends to get a last-minute goal. So.
No, but that was you're talking about yesterday. Like, that was about 10 stew. What are you talking about? It was that. Honestly, Harry Winkerbell, Mini Esther, big him up.
Well, the pundits were loving him.
Yeah, no, come on. No, he's one of our own, my guy.
Yeah. He's good looking as well, isn't
Yeah, he follows me on Instagram.
Does he?
Yeah, check out my video with Harry Winks, boy. We were playing Call of Duty, blood, at his yard, blood. Just know, fam.
What was that for?
What was it for? Bro, he loves me, blood. You know what was it for, bro? We're boys, bro. You know what I mean? He said oozing sauce as well.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Come
good
on.
though.
He loves Mini Esther as well, bro. Come on.
But now listen, you have got some very good players, and like I said, I mean, Eriksen's one of my. I'm not even ashamed to admit it. I wanted him at Chelsea when I knew he was coming to England, and I still think he's one of the best players in the league. You lot might not agree with me, but I just think what he contributes to your team.
Yeah, but come on, you already heard what I said about Kante, innit? Like, rivalry aside,
I know,
there are certain men that are just quality, innit?
Yeah.
That Golazo Ericsson scored against you at the bridge, boy. Golazo. Oh my days. Absolute scenes. Oh my days. Sony Ericsson, Crystal Ericsson, sensational. Just know, but...
Well, let's not get carried away here. Listen, let's do some score predictions.
Oh, why? Do we have to?
We have to.
But I don't even know who's going to play for us. Like, is Dyer... Well, Dyer's back, so Dyer and Wings. Actually, I've got a fair idea who's going to play, but Fernando Lampos, he worries me. Like, he really worries me. Like, it's just like having a fridge up front. Like it's peak. You know them way there. Unless them
So who would you put up front?
Personally,
in your
if
situation.
Lucas is back, I'll put Lucas up front. If Lucas isn't back, then I ain't got a clue. I have to put in a Keziah Sterling or something like that. You don't even know who that is. It ain't Raheem, fam. You know what I mean?
I just heard words.
We didn't loan him. Trust me, we're just gonna have to put in like a Keziah. I told you, Sophie, I'm down. Like, you can't say it. Like, what can cheer me up right now is if Kane and Son and them man come back. I'm telling you,
Well, that ain't gonna happen by Thursday, is it?
Listen, even VIP access to your swipe up X-Files wouldn't cheer me up, boy. You know them way there. Oh, actually, talking about that, what do you mean troops don't need access? Or what, you prefer him over me? You like Tyson Fury over Deontay Wilder? Not Tyson Fury, let me not do him like that. Terrence Howard, baby. Over Deontay Wilder, you know, like that.
Do you want to know a secret?
Go on.
Troops lies for the ground. So he has got no password. He's already.
My brother,
he
said he don't need a what?
No.
He paid.
No, he hasn't. No,
I was going to say,
but he
definitely
hasn't got any free passwords to my modelling site. So
yeah, we say he didn't need one.
I wouldn't do you like that. You know, I wouldn't.
Yeah,
it's all good.
I'm still waiting.
Yeah. Listen then. So, score predictions.
What do I think is going to happen, or what do I want to happen?
Shall I go first?
Yeah.
I'm going to give this game. I mean, we're trailing back from a goal, aren't we? Anyway, so is 2-1 enough?
If it's 2-1, won't that be a draw and then penalties?
Yeah, hold on a minute. That's no good. Oh, actually, this is really difficult. If Chelsea are on their game, if Higuain is able to play, or he plays a striker, I'm going to go 3-1 Chelsea. And the reason I say that is because, I mean, Giroud played in the Arsenal-Tottenham derbies. He knows these are the sort of players. We've lost JT, now we've lost Frank Lampard, now Ashley Cole's gone, now Didier Drogba's gone. All the players that know what it means to be a Chelsea player and get these rivalries. You know, the way I look at it is, you know, we played Man City, we turned up in that game because Hazard, because everybody knows the whole world's watching, so they're on a world stage. Against Tottenham, actually, no, it's actually more of a London derby. But John Terry would understand what that means. I'm not sure the likes of, you know, Rudiger and Emerson, whoever would.
It's not the same, isn't it?
So I'm going to go 3-1. 3-1. Which is the most ridiculous prediction.
3-1.
Because we've got to win it, haven't we?
Yeah, you got to win it, but you got to.
But it's not. But okay, I can't say 2-0 because it's inconceivable to me that you won't get a goal, no matter whether or not Kane's playing.
My girl said 3-1, you know, like, jeez.
I don't even want to make a prediction.
I so wish we had our full team, because you'd never be talking that 3-1 business. No way. Now you're moving like you hit the loud boy, you know what I mean?
So go on, what's your prediction then?
I'm not gonna lie, I think it's gonna be 2-1 to you lot, go to penalties and we'll lose, innit? I'll be serious, like, all banter aside, innit? We haven't got our strongest, well, not even our strongest team.
Have you seen us play recently?
No, but the thing is, Sophie, I don't really watch you lot, but I watch us, innit? Fulham, you've seen you play recently, yeah? You smash Fulham. You know them way there, you'll smash Fulham.
Okay, yeah.
Fulham are dead, like I already said it, innit? Like, they're on their way down, fam. Real talk, 69 FC, and keep that in. So, like, yeah, they're on their way down. So, for me, it was a competitive game against Fulham, innit? Like, I don't know. Like, we'll probably play 3 at the back. Dyer Winks. That Alli, big loss. I don't know who's gonna play, honestly.
I mean, I'd love to give you. We're not doing team predictions this week because it's actually at the end of the day, it's what if Sarri's going to be stubborn. We know we're stuck with the same old shit, and we're going to be screwed. If he doesn't, and he tries to change it up a little bit, and I see some improvement there, then that's why I think we'll get the win. But Chelsea fans are worried. I'm sure your fans will be equally worried because of your injuries.
You know what's embarrassing? We can't even do a combined 11 because we ain't got no one up top. Like, it would be us two up top. Like.
Yeah, it would be.
You know,
wouldn't it?
Wait there, it's peak. Like, it's peak.
No combined 11
No
this week.
combined 11, fam.
Maybe in a couple of weeks' time we know what the situation is. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please follow Expressions YouTube channel.
Come on, Expressions oozing.
Expressions oozing, and thanks for coming on, babe. Listen, comment below. Let us know your score predictions for the game. Please don't take mine seriously because I just went with that because it's the only option I really had.
Spurs fans, don't hate me, lad. I'm telling you, yeah.
But we love you guys. We love you.
Come on.